Hello and welcome to the next episode of Adventures Through Lordran. We're going through the depths today. And I actually already went through here and I forgot to record. So I'm not going to be able to show you certain enemies, such as the Butcher or even the final boss. I'm sorry about that, but that's what happened. I just forgot to record. But I will try and narrate what they should have been, and if you really are curious about it, then you can go ahead and look up what their models are and what type of fights they have on YouTube. I would recommend, let's see, who might be able to show you that? I'm not sure right now. For one thing, there was a Butcher over there where you fought her down there, which is a shortcut back up at the end of the level. Yeah, I don't have many people who do this kind of stuff. Democracy, maybe? You might be able to watch one of his, speed runs, but I don't even know if he actually goes through the depths because it's an optional area. Well, it's semi-optional. You can get a key at the beginning of the game called the Master Key, which allows you to open up all doors, or most doors. It's like 90% of the doors. And the only reason you're going through here is to get a key to open up a door. Kind of like how you did with the Capra Demon, how you fought him to get a key to go down here, to get a key to go to the next area. You can just kind of skip this entire area if you have the Master Key. But that's not really the point of this, so I'm trying to show you everything that's here. So this is where you're supposed to fight the Butcher, who they stand here and they're kind of like a big fat person man thing with a massive butcher knife. Right here you get what's called the large ember, which allows you to upgrade your weapons from +5 to +10. There is a giant rat down there who isn't that big of a problem to fight. He's not really that hard. He's one of those giant enemies where it's hits harder as it is a bigger hitbox. Right here, there's a spider shield, which I actually can equip and show you. How about I go the other way? This is a starting gear for the bandit, and it blocks 100% of poison, which includes toxic. That's very useful later. Being a wizardy guy, I don't really use a shield. You skip most of the level if you slide down here and you stick to this left wall, and you can follow a stairwell up from there into here. Then you take this ladder up and it leads you up to a short hallway that jumps across, and then where I said there was that Butcher who drops down and fights you, you fight her there. This is the key that opens up a door over there, which is a campfire to make all this a lot easier. And these are just piles of, I'm not entirely sure what they are. They might be poo, but I'm not sure. You'll see lots of rats down here, which will end up running away from you, like that guy will. Also, there are these pits right here. When you fall down a pit, it takes you to the lower floors, which have basilisks in them. If you hear that weird growling, croaking noise, that's a basilisk. They kind of look like frogs, and they breathe out a toxic gas on you that when it hits you, it fills up a little meter thing. And when that meter gets full, you are cursed. Curse instantly kills you in this game, and also decreases your maximum health by half. There's supposed to be a six-eyed channeler right around this corner, who is basically me but in heavier armor, and an enemy. The only thing that way is it just connects up to that hallway I didn't go down. if you make the jump, you can do it. There is a rat in this box. What? Ah, that box. Got it. There's a rat in that box. And nothing else really down here. You get a large Titanite shard right there, which upgrades your normal upgrade weapons from +5 +5 to +9. There's a rat nest coming up. This is also that way I mentioned, where right down there is where I took a left into that room with the big rats and that 6-eyed chandler that you didn't see. There are a bunch of rats in here. I believe there's also one above me. I don't know why rats drop so many humanities here, they just do. This is actually that room where you fought the giant rat. There is a giant rat in this box, I believe, yes. This fogginess, this is kind of what the curse fog looks like. So you'll know you're in danger when you're near the curse, this foggy area. All of these rats are guarding a great axe, which is... I actually have that, so I'll show you what that looks like as well. Oh wait, you're still alive. I can't show you what the attack is like because I don't have the strength for it, but basically, if you've ever used a splitting maul where you drive it straight down to chop wood, that's basically what it does. Like I said, I don't have the strength to actually show you what it looks like. And yes, I was playing a bit offline, or without recording, to upgrade this rapier into magic, because without that, the next area would have been really difficult. This is that hallway that I mentioned where you go through here and you take a left and then you fight that giant butcher. There are a bunch of slimes on the ceiling where when you run through there, they'll drop down and try and eat you, which hurts. Through here is that bonfire that I mentioned. And now there's no actual way to just get from the top to the bottom without taking either that slidey portion or going down a one of the chutes you've seen, which took... Normally I don't actually go through the depths. I just get that large emperor and then book it out of here and take the shortcuts. But so I spent about a half hour trying to find a way out before realizing you do just have to fall down a chute. And so this leads you to the basilisks. Please don't poison me. Yay, not poisoned. Yeah, Dom Hall of Zemna, whatever. Z-E-N-A, Xena then. Yeah, he's not here. If you are human and you walk through here, there's a invader named Ringfinger Kirk, I believe, and he wears spiky armor that when he rolls, he actually damages you. Now we're getting into that basilisks area. You can actually see one right over there. Thankfully, the AI used to determine whether or not you were hit by the fog is not very good, so you usually when you're fighting them, it's not a okay, stay way out of them, it's a kill them quickly before the AI realizes you're in the fog the entire time, and then it catches up and insta-kills you, or insta-curses you. Once you become cursed, it instantly kills you, so insta-kill, insta-curse, kind of the same. There's another one right yonder. And probably kill you through the bars. Nope. I'm not sure why they have the gigantic eyeballs. You can actually see if you get really close on their model that they do have regular sized eyes. I think the giant eyes are just to, like, confuse you. Kind of like, why is something that's got gigantic eyeballs chasing me? I think that's supposed to be it. Like I said, the AI for these guys is pretty bad. I'll explain those statues in a minute. I'll explain them now. So whenever you get cursed, your character turns into one of these spiky statues. Did you see that little bar that filled up at the very bottom? That was that curse meter. You can smash these pretty easily with just that. That's new. I don't think there's an item on him. Well, there are just a lot of bodies here. Maybe it's just a decoration type thing. Hang on, I'm trying to stab something. That's not very easy. Right here is the Ring of the Evil Eye, that whenever you kill a opponent, it heals you, which it's a lot better in this game than it was in a 3. In 3, it healed you some 15 hit points, which isn't enough to save you from anything unless you can kill 5 or 6 enemies without getting hit once. That is a humanity, I want to say. And with that, that is the entirety of the depths explored. Well, there is the boss, but that's as for exploration. That's completely explored. Now you run up here, and you go yonder, and you head over here. Because you poisoned me before. And you go through here, and you follow the path around until you get to the very bottom down there. And then you're fighting a creature called the Gaping Dragon, which, think of it like, it's more like a Komodo dragon, but from about its belly button up is just split open like John Carpenter's The Thing, with like its rib cage turned into teeth. You can find a picture of it probably. Oh, cool, Dama is still here. I love this guy's voice. He's so fun.
Hi, Shemai. We meet again.
Yay.
I'm afraid I don't see anything here.
He sells gold pine resins, which is just lightning damage to your weapon, which is useful, and crystal gear and arrows. He also sells his armor set, which is meh. I've never really used it. The crystal weapons cannot be repaired, so you can only use them for so long, but they do really powerful. They do quite a bit of damage. They're very useful.
Well, that is a shame, but no matter. No, not to worry. Come back again. I'm always available. Not every trade is meant to be. There'll be more in store for us someday, sometime.
And with that, that's a slug, by the way. They try and kill you, but they kind of suck at their job. And with that, that is the depths. Next, we'll go on to Blighttown, the armpit of Lordran. And yes, everything did turn on to green. Your computer is not broken. I hope you enjoyed this very quick walkthrough, more like than an actual video, but have a nice day.